Hi, everybody. The Bluest Eye is something I read a while back, and I picked it up again and have been rereading it. And every time you read a book, the beauty of it is you're a different person when you read it. In this parish, we have a highly educated population, so there's another side to the distorted view that Ms. Smith presents. I have faith in the readers of this book to recognize it as the work of art that it is. It's often compared to poetry. The book was published in 1970. It's been on our shelves for years and been checked out hundreds of times, and no one's ever reported that I've read harmed by it or any record of a child that's pulled it and been harmed by it. It has this plain cover, so it's not attractive to children in my mind. It's on people's list of books they want to read. I was in a doctor's office. I had it this week. She wanted to read it. Is there sex in it? Yes. Sex is a part of life and can be found in many adult novels and the Bible, which was recently challenged in Utah. The scenes involving sex in this book are part of the oppression that is the theme of the book. The Bluest Eye presents an accurate representation of how young African-American women felt during those times, as well as the African-Americans' place in society during the early and mid-20th century. Of many books with sex in the adult section, we are discussing this particular book today because the complainants are uncomfortable and look to feel better by erasing memory of our shared collective history. Ms. Smith wants the book banned from our library. Ms. Phillips says her concern is shared by the majority of people in St. Tammany Parish, and that the majority don't agree with the American Library Association Bill of Rights, and that is to have the adult books where, in a library where children might be running around and a book might fall out and open to a certain page. I don't know. I strongly disagree. 70% of us are against book bans, and the best practices of the American Library Association have kept our libraries operating well for 50 years in St. Tammany Parish. If you don't like it, if it triggers you, then don't read it. If you don't want your children reading it, supervise them as responsible parents in a public venue. Some children are ready and some are not. It is treasured by many in the parish and should be left on the shelf. If we censor or ban books such as this one, we are denying reality and erasing history. This book gives us truth. It is circulated often. Clearly, there are people in St. Tammany Parish who do not want a one-sided, sanitized view to dominate their reading. They want the truth. This book must stay on the shelves in the adult section of our library system. Thank you.